this guy. Who is this mayor of New York? I've seen
He's
him
a
once.
he's a former NYP officer who was a piece of shit who became the mayor of New York like 2 months ago. Fucking
Okay.
up my city, bro.
Okay.
Straight up.
So now that this election went through and he didn't got in there.
Yeah, De Blasio was done after he did the whole
De
you gotta
Blasio
be
was a
you can be
moron, and then they
positive
hired a
everything.
fucking
De
idiot.
Blasio was done after that.
Yeah.
For more on the idiot.
Facts.
Then he did a whole PSA talking about like people like walling out like in the subways and doing like, oh, this is what New York is. You're about to take the life out of the city, bro.
Eric Adams gonna know what the fuck he's doing. Like I say, he's a
talking about
blackface
like
with a white
people
agenda.
like camped out, like doing like all types of like viral shit in the subways or like crazy homeless people.
So that was the guy that said drill music was just the cause of all the crime in New York or something.
Yeah, because like there've been shootouts going on with like rival gangs, but your NYPD be instigating it too by going to GD neighborhoods throwing up Crip sets and then going to Crip sets throwing up GD. Like your cops be doing that. I saw a cop beef with a rapper, K Flock. K Flock, the one that's like in jail for
a murder charge, yeah.
Yeah, for the murder charge. Yeah, I seen him beefing with a cop like a week or two ago, on live.
And he's the one, and he's implementing plainclothes police again. The ones that was doing the stop and frisk years ago.
Oh
he's
yeah.
trying to implement that right now.
Oh,
I forgot about the stop and frisk. That shit was wild.
He's a whole piece of shit, bro.
Man.
How's a black man doing this? He know what stop and frisk did to black and brown people in New York City like 15 years ago.
Yeah, that was crazy. We had something like that too. They called it it was like a mob action. That's what they called it.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
it was the same thing. Like it was the same thing. Like
stop and frisk. Yeah, they call it just. They see a group of people, they just consider it mob action, and they just jump in there. It's mob action. It's like mob action. We ain't a mob. We just standing outside the store. It's mob action.
I knew there were reasons why I haven't been to New York yet.
Yeah, stop and frisk. That's just ridiculous.
That was like 2014.
Yeah, you could just stop somebody and just start frisking them. It's like, what? You don't even need no right?
Get rid of that because it was ridiculous. Because they were just stopping people for like anything.
You violating constitutional rights. What are you talking about?
Yeah. And then this mayor's talking about bringing it back.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh hell no!
Oh, he a clown, dog. Like this dude has been like the last 3 weeks. Cause I haven't paid him no attention until like the last 3 weeks. He's been like real aggravated.
Oh god.
He's a clown.
Did he sit down? Because I know all the rappers got together, did something like they had Mano and the rest of them.
They sat down. But bro, you can't ban drill music. It's freedom of speech, so it was like a waste of time.
I mean, but how are you gonna go about banning it? What are you gonna do? Take away their headphones?
You can't do it. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a waste of time. That was a precedent.
What are you gonna do? Ban them from making it in the studio?
Right.
You gonna ban them on the internet? You can't. You don't control the internet.
Right.
Hot 97 and Power 105 not to play. That's
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
What the hell is drill music? Is it talking about rap music?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a form of rap.
Yeah, I didn't know.
How old are you? Are you old?
No, I just asked you because I never heard of drill music.
If you're 40 or younger, you know what drill is, or come on.
I mean, I didn't know. I mean, my bad. But I used to hear rap music. I ain't never heard no damn drill music.
Drill music.
It's the young dudes version of just the new rap. You feel me?
Okay.
It's some Chicago shit that came up with. Really, it's some London shit and Chicago shit that came to New York. You feel me? So
it's all different though, cause you got the DMV got drill music now. I just saw some DMV rappers do it. They were spitting on the old boy Cameron beat, but they did like a drill mix to it. They all using like the New York, UK beat selection though.
Yeah, but it's everywhere. Texas even starting to do it.
Florida does it.
Yeah.
Dominican Republic, Puerto Rican drill, African drill. I heard all that. I heard all. Boston drill. I heard all.
But I wouldn't blame crime on that. I'm like this.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
right, I'm
Like,
like the music
it's
ain't causing
stupid.
people to do crime. It's more the people that's
Poverty,
doing the
I think
music.
lack of opportunity,
The people
I think that's
behind it, they
economy, though.
gangbangers.
gentrification.
Economy, you know,
Right. I'm like, they
you know,
not artists. The people that most of the people that doing it ain't artists. They gangbangers. And they
Right.
just banging. So I'm like,
But
they
they're
just
not
rapping
art.
and
Like
banging.
Pop, I mean, Pop was Wu. He was a Wu Crip. But I understand, like that just comes with the territory. That's what drill is. Like,
Yeah. So did you hear that girl? She finally broke up Silence.
Ooh.
The girl that was in the house
okay,
with
we talk
Pop.
about the girl. Okay, because my homeboy knows the guy. Like he knows him.
Oh, who,
Like the one
Mike?
that was with Pop.
You
Like
talking
the
about that
night
Mike?
he got. Like he said
What
it
she
like
say?
Uh,
like
she told the story about how they came through the back door, through the side door, whatever, and grabbed. She was in the bed, and then Pop was in the shower. They told her to get down. They went in there and got him out the bathroom, put him in there on the floor, and they were looking like what's going on, and then they just shot him. And then,
what?
like she said, they hit him with his gym shoe and stuff in the face, calling him all kind of B words and stuff. So then he got up, he just jumped up and beelined it out of there and broke downstairs. And then she's like, she just heard two shots. And then that was it. She went downstairs and she felt the pulse and like tried to feel his pulse and didn't feel nothing. And she was he's like, and Mike, she was trying to call 911, but they took their phones, so she couldn't call 911. And then she was gonna go call the neighbors and get them to call 911. But Mike come in there and came back in the house. She hid because she thought they was coming back. But it was Mike. She said he came back in the house like, what's going on? Like, oh my God, and start cursing her out. And she
Like
was like,
she
So they
alluded
went
to
in there to
him
kill
doing.
Pop,
but
or they
She
went
she,
in there to get
alluded to him
Pop.
before. Like she alluded to him before, like 2 years ago. But she never
yeah,
like really went
yeah.
into full
And now
detail
she's
to
like, I'm
him. But
calling
I
you
don't
out,
know
Mike.
if it's like
Because she was like, you the only one. How would they know which door to go through? And she's like, you the one took down the alarm system. Like, you the one turned that off. You the one looking out the window the whole
So
time.
she's saying Mike set him up.
Yeah. She's saying Mike set him
yeah,
up.
she's saying that.
What?
Yeah.
But the thing
But I
is,
heard
right?
that when it first happened, bro. Out here in the city, I heard that. Like I heard Mike set him up at first.
Yeah,
I
I
did hear
heard
that.
it too. Like my homeboy know Mike. That's why I'm looking at my homeboy. Like, did you talk to him about this? Like, no. So like,
Get the fuck
he
out of
said,
here.
like he said, he was looking like, man, listen, I. So I'm like, okay. But the
Wow.
reason, but back then, I remember like somebody gifting Pop Smoke a Louis Vuitton gift or whatever, and it had the address on it. So apparently they saw that on his Insta story.
That's what
Like the
people
address.
say. That's what people said.
But I don't like.
But they was like, nah, they didn't do that. You know, some people saw it, but they was just like, oh, that's where, but it wasn't where they saw it at. And then they was sitting there, like they did an Instagram live video, like as they was reporting it. Like the people who did it, they went and took their IG live video.
Yeah, he was in handcuffs on his live talking about free me and stuff.
Yeah, before that, I mean, before they got arrested, the
Oh
day,
yeah,
yeah, they was in the car talking about it on the live. Like, oh man, I heard dude got hit and all that, and they're talking trash after they did it. Somebody went back to their stream. They got it on the IG. But
yeah.
no, she
I'm
was
looking
like
at
Mike
the
was looking.
girl like
Yeah, she was like
in
Mike was in the
her.
car. Like Mike was like when we was riding, she was like noticing he was like always looking in the phone, looking out the door like he was expecting somebody. Like she was like he was acting shady like that all day. Just extra quiet, like it was weird. And he disappeared. And then they come up in the house and do that. And then he come back.
Why would he set up his own man? That's
I don't
Pop giving him bread.
and
And what
I
this
don't
has
get
got to do
that.
with
it's
LA?
crazy.
This is why I get like this is why like this is where it gets weird because it's like it's LA. Like they're
Yeah,
not from LA, so it's like that
exactly.
doesn't even make sense.
And I'm like,
You would know
why
these
would
people.
Mike do that? But it's weird because the alarm wasn't somebody, the cops already said, and she was like, they coming for you, Mike. It's coming for
Yeah,
you. Yeah. So she's like, the detective
that's why I
was,
was like, is she ranting or telling a statement?
and
But
she's like, I know I've been sitting here suffering for 2 years and all this, and I ain't want to talk about it, but now I'm calling you out, Mike. I was like, wow. She's like,
I didn't
you
even
know
know
what
she
you said to
existed.
me too.
I didn't even know he existed because I know his girl was the girl from Starlet's Yummy Yellow.
Yeah,
Like I know about Yummy Yellow. I don't know about you.
yeah. She's like, we is in love. I'm like, nah, you was his side piece.
Yummy Yellow was the one I always see. Yummy Yellow still posted pop stuff. Like it's either pop stuff or strip club pictures.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't bro stay in a hotel? Why is he in an Airbnb and he out
This
of
is
town?
LA. It's
Yeah.
LA. Like a lot of people prefer to stay in an Airbnb in LA than a hotel.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is.
Well, they
They
want to
live in
do
the
that
Hollywood.
because it's more privacy. When you do that, it's more privacy. You go to a hotel, people know you there. They want to come to the hotel because they know a celebrity there. And then it's like, damn, we got to walk out. Eventually, it's just too much, especially if you on the West Coast and you don't know people like that. So you rather be in the house. Rent a crib. You can chill in the crib. Nobody know who you is. None of that. So
But
you
also,
good.
there's a thing with LA where it's like for the last couple of years, it's been popular for home invasions. So
Yeah, but see, this was
home
more.
invasion's been a
This was
big
a
thing in LA
setup.
lately.
Like where they were at. It ain't just a regular home invasion. It was a setup. Then the
Yeah,
same.
no, that situation definitely set up.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying in
The
general.
same
In
people
general.
that did that was the same people that tried to get Youngberg.
Oh, that I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were the same people. It's the same setup. The girl who came to his house that he went and met online, she came there, and as soon as he got there, she just slapped him real hard and just started
Oh,
yelling.
that wasn't Young Bird. That was Rick the Kid. Yeah,
No,
that was Rick the Kid.
you sure that was Richard Kid? Because I
Yeah,
swear
that
that
was
was
Rick the
Youngberg.
Kid. Because that was what's her name? Because she's from South Carolina. The girl. Trying to remember her name. Tory Britz. Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
saw how Lil Uzi had Rich the Kid running in the fucking McDonald's.
Oh, in Philly. Yeah.
Yo, that shit was too funny, bro. That nigga's a
Was it
bitch.
McDonald's? It was a Starbucks. It was something crazy. It was
Yo, this
something
nigga,
crazy.
he had this nigga running behind the fucking counter, bro. And Lil Uzi like 5 feet, bro. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Because
Don't
I
let
think
that
I
skirt
remember because
fool you.
Rich the Kid got beat up pretty bad. When
Yeah, that was the one. That was the
no,
one.
this
And
this
he
is different
assumed that
then.
it was Tory the Tory Britz that set him up. And she was trying to defend it, so like, it wasn't me. And then Charlamagne trying to defend her without saying her name because Charlamagne knows her because she's from South Carolina. It was like, stop. That's why Andrew was like, what did Tory say?
Yo, Cino, you don't like see the guy, do you?
Who?
Charlamagne.
Charlamagne.
No.
Why? Because I fuck with him. I think he's what we need, right? One of the
Oh
young
hell
brothers.
no! He phonier than the
Voices down.
$3 bill. Anybody waxing their eyebrows down their face like that? Hell no. He ain't did
You think
nothing
he's
for
fake?
nobody. This dude, he's an opportunist. Dude, he ain't doing shit for nobody. That black effect ain't even his. That's iHeartRadio. That's part of his contract. He getting a percentage of it, but they getting the majority of it. So you still with iHeartRadio, they paying you by giving you this app to trap in the black votes. And then they getting crumbs on the dollar, and they don't have the control. They was like, oh well, you control your IP. You don't control your IP. They do. So you sign it over, and they paying you pennies on the dollar for you to join
I,
it and getting
I
all
mean,
these
me
black
personally,
podcasters up there.
I don't have an opinion on Charlamagne. I mean, I don't. It ain't. It's like he's just there. That's like pretty much
The
what.
brother's smart, man. He be saying stuff he be saying stuff that needs to be said sometimes. Like,
oh
But
no, he
he
playing the role right now. He trying to
very
change his whole shirt. He trying to rebrand himself. You know, he trying to get off the dick and fart jokes. He done made it all this way from
The
doing the dick
last
and
time I
fart jokes.
seen him in person at when I went to a live Brilliant Idiots podcast like in 2016 or something like that. But after that, and I remember when he told the story about the rape allegation. I remember when he told the story. So when those stories came up again like 2 years later, I said, "Uh-oh."
Right. He's a puppet. He's a puppet they put in place. And he gonna play the role. Like they got all these puppets up there. DL Hughley, puppet. This guy, puppet. They always play.
DL.
Yeah,
Well,
DL's a
DL
puppet.
just talks liberal all the time. He's just a super hardcore liberal. Like,
No, because they write him a check. You gonna be liberal for whoever writes you that damn check. And they cutting him a check. He did that fake phony fallout. Oh, I got COVID, I'm fainting. I'm like, I ain't never seen nobody with the COVID just fall out of a chair. And they carry him right out. That phony ass shit. I was like, man, I was through with DL ass. I was like, man, get this phony bastard up out of here. I was like,
I passed out
man,
when I
he
had
faked
COVID.
that.
I don't know, man. That's kind of reaching.
Dude, you could faint and pass out. You ain't gonna do like that. This dude just like slid out the
The
chair.
way he did it now, the way when it happened to me, like I was like out for like a good couple seconds, and then I woke up.
Yeah. I'm like, the way he fell out was just phony as all out here. He just slid out the chair. He was, and he slid out, and then somebody just knew immediately. Pick him up and carry him outside. They didn't even try to see what was wrong with him. They just picked him up and took him outside. Like, huh? What was that? Soon as they just came and picked him up off the stage and carried him out the door. I'm like, what?
That whack 100 dude be talking shit.
Man, I'm over whack.
Yo, he's a cornball. Like, he's an old
man.
I'm surprised ain't nobody stepped to him yet, man. Good Lord.
Man, people already know he the feds, man. He already got Memphis people mad at him because he talking on Pooh Shiesty case. You know, it's like
I saw that.
They don't even know what he's talking about. Talking about he got talking about the prophet and shit. Like, bro, like.
So I think like 3 stories. He talked about Pooh Shiesty, and then he started talking about Safari. I think yesterday or today.
You said Safari was broke or something. Asked him for $100.
He's a dick rider.
I think he got into it with JT the bigger figure too.
What?
Yeah, about the game contract, the game.
Yeah, I think Game had to like check him.
I mean, JT basically said that the game ruined his opportunities. He's a great rapper, but he messed up his money by the stuff he do.
Game is trying to do business with Jay right now. I think he's working with Kanye or something.
Yeah, he down in Miami.
Going crazy on Clubhouse, and then Game had to check him. Like, no.
And basically,
is the reason the Game career over because he was out here raping bitches?
No.
No, he just owed nobody.
Game wasn't raping no chick.
The sound of the
Game wasn't raping nobody. Who the hell Game raped?
The bitch that
about that girl from the reality show. That was crap. That was
crap. Royalties.
No, he ain't raped her. He talking about he illegally touched her under the table. And all this stuff, like he was making aggressive, she got him for sexual harassment. He ain't never sleep with her.
So how did he get out? She got all his royalties.
He never showed up. He never showed up to court.
Yeah.
And that was the thing.
If they went to court, she would have lost.
Yeah, that was up here in Chicago.
They say she won. It's just to make an example because he didn't show up to court.
In Chicago, they wanted that perk walk. They wanted Kane walking in the court and all that. He would have won the case easy if he just showed up. But he blew it off, and like they gave him a subpoena, and they was just like, "Oh, he just think he gonna blow it off, and it's just gonna go away? Fine, we gonna award her the money." And he was like, "Oh shoot!" So he went and filed the money for the appeal. Like, all right, I'm gonna show up. So he showed up this time, and they were like, "Nah, well, she still get it, $7 million." He lost the appeal. They was like, "No, screw you. Now you gotta pay her the money." And he was like, "This some bull." I was like, "Yep, $7 million." And he was like, "I'm not gonna pay it."
I do need to talk to you about listen. I know you don't like academics, right?
Yeah.
But Megan Thee Stallion, come on, man. Like, it was like, come on, like, she was riding that, she was riding that wave of like wanting people to feel sorry for her and all that garbage.
Of course she was, but academics, this fool put himself in a liable situation. That's why I was
I
like,
know, he definitely
great.
did.
That's what I'm like, dude, you
He
don't do
definitely
that.
did.
You so stupid because you messing it up for Tory. That's why she put it in the text. I knew it from the moment he said it. I'm like, this dude's an idiot. Why would you say I seen the paperwork? He don't even know there's a protective order. The lawyer is stupid for showing academics anyway. But everybody know you doing it for Tory because you cool with Tory. It's like we know that, and we know the lawyer had to be
Is
the
he?
only one that
Oh,
is
yeah,
he.
he is. Okay, yeah.
Of
So
course
is
he
she
is.
lying about the situation or what?
Yes, I saw her foot. That didn't look like a foot of a person who had a bullet put through it, my nigga. She didn't get shot.
She probably got hit
Bro,
with
he
a
was
fragment
smoking
or
on the
something.
yacht like
Exactly.
2
Something
weeks
went
She
in
did
later,
her
not get
foot.
bro.
shot, bro. Bullet leave holes, bro. What are you
It
talking
was
about?
so like it just threw me off because like I think it was like a week or two later she was on a yacht, like a yacht party twerking. It was like you ain't doing all that if you got shot in your foot.
You're shot in your foot. Get the fuck out of here. You're being in a cast wrapped up something, bro. In crutches. The fuck you talking about?
I think honestly, I think she had the gun. She tried to shoot Toy and it ricocheted in her head on the foot. If that's the case, to be honest with you.
And then going up online talking about Tory shot me, old lying ass bitch.
And if it wasn't her, it was the other girl in the car. So it's like, come on, like I don't think Tory had the gun.
All I know is they gonna settle it out in court. and I was like, anybody want to get involved? Like academics is so stupid. I was like, I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes. And I'm like, he's so stupid. He say stuff on video. Don't realize that it could come back. Van Lathan tried to tell his stupid self, dude, you stupid. He did the interview with academics like, dude, you stupid, you dumb. Don't
Oh, that's
you?
who did the interview because I was wondering who that was for a while. Like,
You know, that's Van Lathan.
oh yeah, that was Van. Then I heard another girl in the room.
Yeah, that's Rachel Lindsay. So Rachel
Okay.
Lindsay, she's like a lawyer. So she have a law degree. So she's telling him, like, no, don't you realize what your comment did? That was a statement you just made. Like he just made a statement. Like, dude, you said breaking news. No DNA evidence. Like that's why you took it down. Because it don't make it inconclusive. Inconclusive means we don't have enough to say it's his or it's not his. It's DNA evidence here, but we don't have enough to determine what it is. So right now it's inconclusive. So it don't mean that he didn't do it. It just meant like we can't really prove that the DNA evidence can't really prove it right now. So because it's inconclusive, it might have other people's DNA on it as well. So that's what it don't mean that his DNA wasn't found completely on the gun. So he don't even know what he's talking about. Then he said he's seen it, and I was like, dude, you seen it? Then they expect you to report it from exactly what was there. Don't try to remix what you think it is if you've seen it. That's they trying to say. You trying to remix something and throw it out to the public, but you saying you seen it with your own eyes. So you should know exactly what's going on. And if you have what he don't know, and I know from the transcripts that came out, there's a protective order on the evidence, on the what they had to go and find. There's a
Even if
protective
it was
order on
like,
the
why would they
discovery.
show you though?
Exactly. Why would they show you academics? Why
What
would
the
they bring
fuck?
that to show you for? You say you seen it with your own eyes. Why would somebody bring that to show you for? What's the purpose of showing academics? Because they want you to go out and do what you're doing. So, like she's saying, she's a lawyer. They want you to go out and put these articles out to defend Tory and make Megan look bad in the public's eye. They want you to continuously do that. And that's you tampering with an open case. That's what I'm saying. This boy is so stupid. He just think he's above any reproach. Like none of this stuff is important. Like they ain't gonna touch me. I'm Big Ack. He gets caught in his character until somebody reality come tap him on the shoulder, or until that lawyer, that letter come in the mail saying you gonna have to come to court. And they gonna know, have you seen this evidence? We got you on record saying you saw evidence from this
He
trial.
doing what Pastor K doing. That's what he doing.
Yeah, he finna mess up, and he already did messed up. He just better hope like Megan just let it go. But if she don't let this thing go and she go out to academics, he's in big trouble because he disrespecting Rock Nation and her, and you don't want to do that. That's what I'm saying. He be messing with the
But Rock
wrong people.
Nation, what did he say? He said he mentioned Rock Nation. Like Rock Nation don't want to pay. What's her manager's name? The baseball player.
Oh, Cal, what's talking about Carl?
Yeah, they don't want to pay him. Like they don't want to buy her out.
Well,
That's what
no,
he
they,
said. So I don't know
yeah.
if that's true or not.
Well, the thing is why would they buy her out? She only got one album to release with them, and she's trying to make sure that's why she's suing because she's saying this new album she got out with all these remix songs, like all this mixtape, they looking like that's a mixtape. She was like, no, that's a full album I just made and put out. Like that's an album. I served my contract. Like that's it. This is my last album I owe y'all, and they trying to not count it as an album. So that's
Yeah,
why
and then
she's fighting with
and then
them.
you, I didn't like. I'm like, I haven't heard from Joe in like so long. Like Joe Button, I'm like,
Oh yeah, that's what
you
I'm.
that's how about
Joe
this?
Budden's an
Like,
idiot.
Yeah, that's why I was like, Joe is an idiot, and that's why a lot of people don't realize he just got the Nicki Minaj interview coming. See, that's what this
oh,
whole.
it was the is the interview out? Because I seen academics talking about it, but
It's not
I
out
don't know
yet.
if
So I
it's
think
out.
people seen a
Unless that's a preview.
photo, or they might put a preview out or something. But yeah,
I
it's
seen the photo. It's like her sitting there, then Joe wearing
Joe.
whatever the
Yeah,
hell he was
where's
wearing.
yeah, and this green, all this green stuff he got on. Yeah, so they getting ready for the interview. So yeah, let's disrespect Megan and all this stuff. And yeah, it's been all this hate going back because they mad Megan was talking with Cardi and all this. And I'm like, she went and did that song with Cardi. I'm like, look, she was cool with both y'all. She didn't want nothing to do with none of that. And they was like, oh, they only pushing you because Atlantic Records, they with Cardi and they hate Nicki. So they start pushing Megan to try to replace Nicki and all that. I'm like, man, I don't get involved in all that silliness. This chick you got to talk about that, Sino. Atlantic Records is dirty. They just want to bury Nicki and they know Nicki the queen. I'm like, look, Nicki killed Nicki. That's
Right.
it.
Nikki is just fine. Nikki is all right.
I
I
mean,
like
no,
her.
she just
Nah, she fell
confused.
off.
She did. She fell off hard because she stopped making music. She didn't make music
Right.
for like 4,
She
5
just dropped
years.
a song, a little baby. A
You,
2-pack.
you said what?
She just has a song with the song that Tommy from Power's on the video. That song
Yeah,
with Lil Baby.
yeah. I mean, I said that, but
That
I'm
and then
like,
the other song with Lil
but
Baby.
I'm
She has
talking
two songs
about
with her.
since the last album she had was Queen. That was
Oh
like
yeah, yeah. If you talk about the album, if you
right.
talking about an album,
Yeah, you're
then
talking about the
fine.
album
You
because
talking
she
about she's
had.
just dropping
Then after
singles
that,
now.
she had about a 4 year gap from the Pink Print. So I'm like, it was the Pink Print, this Queen garbage that she put out, which was like all dated, and that flopped. And that's when they had the person with the kazoo.
Honestly,
Cause I'm
all
King
of them
Kong.
be.
Yes, I'm King Kong. Yes, I'm King Kong. Now I'm
Yeah,
Chung Lee.
Nicki will be all right. Cardi B, they just Megan is like whatever, bro. Megan's like, and then Cardi, it's like they just stalling and they keep stalling and they keep stalling, and it's like now I'm
Cause she's
starting
just
to think
stripper. She's not
QC
a
doesn't
rapper.
have nothing. Like to be honest with her, so it's like.
Yeah,
Bro, we used to
but
go to
when Cardi
perfections in
drop a
school.
song,
Cardi B and them motherfuckers.
but
Like
when
she's a
Cardi
stripper.
drop a song, it be in the club. Like it hits. Like
That's
She
true.
said club.
That's true.
I
She was
can't
at Club
lie. I can't
Progression.
front on it because when Cardi drops something, it hit. I'm like,
No,
'cause
I'm not.
when
I know. I like Cardi B. I'm just saying. It was like after the first album, it just felt like they were stalling. Like stalling. It's
well,
like,
she had the lawsuit. Remember, she had the lawsuit going on with her
yeah,
old
That's true
managers,
too.
so she couldn't put no music out. She had the
yeah,
same
that's true.
problem Megan had because she got rid of the old managers, and they was like, "Look, we the one did all this for you and all this," and she got rid of the New York managers, and then she went Hollywood and got with this other crew, and they was like, "We the one did the Bodak Yellow, we did all this stuff for you, and now you want to, try to not pay us." and just break out. So she finally had to pay all them back, all that money. So she just won in court and got all her millions. She had millions just sitting there. She couldn't even touch because it was all in that lawsuit. So she just got that
How
settled.
old is she? How old is she?
Cardi?
30-something.
She in her 30s, I think. Like maybe
Nah,
30.
she ain't that old. She gotta be younger than that.
Nah, Cardi gotta be like, she gotta be
Because
30.
if you said Club Perfections, I'm like, wait, Club Perfections closed down in 2015. So I'm trying to do the math here. Like, how old is she?
She up there though.
Hey, Sheen, I want to ask you this question. When are we going to see Grind Time again? Because that was hilarious.
Yeah, I got the new Madden. I ain't even downloaded, man. I've been playing 2K on there.
You
And
got to put that out there, man. That made my day sometimes.
Grind time. Get the Madden games going.
Yeah, I know one trip, but she 29.
Yeah, that's what I said. I knew she had to be 30.
Who the fuck said I play on the low level?
Yeah, she'll be 30 in October. She'll be 30. She's October 11th, 1992. She's a Scorpio. That makes
October
sense.
what?
October 11th, 1992.
Nah, she a Libra.
Nah, that's a Scorpio. Oh no, October. I'm thinking November. Yeah, Libra.
Yeah, but I was like, man, if somebody was like, if you gotta like keep one, put one on the side, and cancel one between Nicki, Megan, and Cardi, which one would you keep? Like, which one would go? I was like, oh man. I was like,
Nicki.
I'm like, for music or sex? What you talking?
Again, Nicki.
So I'm like,
again, Nicki.
I'm like, for music, I'm taking Cardi. I'm taking Cardi. I got Nicki on the bench, and then I'm getting rid of Megan.
I think that girl from Wild 'N Out fine. Justina Valentine.
I don't even know how that.
What?
I was like, I don't even know how that fit the mix. I'm like, that just came out of left field. I'm like, who Valentine?
No, she raps, but she's not big as them. But
Oh, okay, Justina Valentine. I don't know who she is.
I'm looking at her now. Like,
she ain't got no ass.
Yeah,
I don't know. I seen a video where she had some ass. She made a video.
Oh, she one of them basics.
Basic.
Hold on, I'll put her in the chat. I got her IG right here. And get this chick out of here. What you talking about?
That's just my opinion. Everybody got their opinion.
Oh, she got a little something back there, I think.
She got a butt. They always say she don't. But
When I say a butt, I say a butt. Like 40 inches, bro. Like 42 inches.
Yeah, but she looked like some Nick Cannon and hit. That's how she got the job.
Hey, LB, I'm gonna find another video you probably check out of her. But she had that one.
I got a whole IG right here. I put it in the chat.
Oh, that has everything you think?
Yeah, I have her Instagram. Yeah.
Okay, I just clicked it. So.
Yeah. She's not to me
at all.
Yeah, she got her. You can see her whole titties in this
series a while now. All them girls look mid to me. Like when the seasons when he came back and he did it in New York, like all the chicks was bad. like the 2014, 15, 16, 17 season. But Hollywood, they like regular, smegular, degular.
Bro, you know what I think need more shine? Corey Holcomb, bro. I be watching his show on 5150 on Tuesdays. So I'm be saying the realest shit, bro.
Yeah.
You seen the show?
He cracked me
up. I watch it every Tuesday.
I didn't know he had a show, but he funny as hell.
More shine, bro.
Yeah, he showed Chicago too. And that's how I was like, man, I seen his comedy special. Like he was on the show I went and saw.
I
And
used to
I was,
watch him on Comic View, like back in the day. Comic View. Then he was on Wild 'N Out.
yeah.
Corey Holcomb, no.
He said Rick Ross gay as fuck.
I
I
believe
think
it.
they just did that. He did that for some headlines. He did walk out on the 85 South show. When they had the show, he didn't come back. They was like confused.
Oh, he had to get out of there. Like he had to go catch a flight.
But I wouldn't call him gay for that. Something else had to happen behind the scenes.
Nah, he said he had did something at LAX with a boy in the car.
Lord.
He ain't say nothing about him. I ain't hear him say no more about it on his next show. He got rid of Precise.
About time. He was a waste of time.
Yeah, he was a waste of time. His jokes was.
He not funny. He just loud and obnoxious, bro. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, he got rid of him. I wonder when that's gonna happen.
Man, what happened to the dude they was fighting on there?
Oh, you talking about Spears?
Yeah, I mean, I remember Spears, the dude that was hitting him on this show.
Williams. Zoe. Yeah.
They had fell out.
Yeah, him and Corey had fell out, but they cool now. But they had fell out.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I didn't know what happened to him, man. My man just covered up. Yeah, he just covered up, man. His was just going to town like whoop, 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 whoop. I was like, damn.
Is that podcast popular?
Huh?
85 South. Is that podcast popular?
Hell yeah. People talk about it all the time.
I didn't know it was popular. Because at the time, when I first heard about him, like Joe Budden's podcast was like so popular, it was like.
I think it's better than Joe. I mean, all these guys got podcasts.
Well, Joe shit is trash now.
Joe shit is trash. He chose friends over. He chose money over friends and ruined the show.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Ice and Ish, like
can't nobody get into them. They just all agree with what Joe say. They just listen to what Joe say and agree. It's like if they disagree with something, Joe talk back. They go, oh, okay, yeah, well, I see your point. I'll be like, you don't even have no point. I'm like, y'all just trash now. But I'm like, Joe just
like Maul. He couldn't do that with Maul because Maul would be like Maul would just he was standing on his fucking square.
Yeah, he do.
They know the industry. Those Maul and the white boy know the industry.
Yeah, because Maul came from there. That's what Maul was like, dog. How dare you talk to me like I was just some dude? Like, like I'm just some bum just laying around. Like, I don't even have to do this. He was like, I didn't even have to do this podcast show. You came and got me. Like, yo, can you do the show? And he's like, all right, and I knocked it out the park. From day one, he did it, and it was on. So he was like, dog, so you can't tell me that all through that, like they didn't bring nothing to
keep this nigga Maul.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when he first got there, keep him, though.
Right, and then because he don't let Joe get away with that bull at all.
Yeah,
he'll just stand his ground.
Even when the whole Gilly the Kid situation happened, like when he was trying to like make it look like Gilly the Kid was like against Black Lives Matter and all this stuff, and he was telling the poll at certain points, and Maul was like, "Nah, keep playing it."
Yeah.
And then he getting mad at Maul, like. And then Rory, that's Big's little brother, so.
Yeah.
But a lot of people didn't know that until like a year later, like, because he never said nothing. Rory said it.
Hey, LB, I'm going to send you, I just sent a link. Look at the 50-minute mark to the 1 minute, to 1 hour. 50 minutes to 1 hour.
Oh, was she in the tub?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my God.
You ever wondered what?
You gotta go back. Was she in the tub? Yeah.
I got it. Was she out here twerking?
You gotta relax. There's so many other badder white chicks than her. Like, you gotta relax.
What?
Like she's like got nothing back there now. Now I see she ain't got nothing back there.
Like, what are we talking about here?
That's just me, man. That's just my opinion. That's all.
It's
all right. Stop. Y'all gotta stop loving these white women, and then y'all go for these basic Becky White women. Like, it'd be like ridiculous to me. It'd be like y'all chase after these white women, and then the white women be trapped that y'all chasing.
Hey man, don't put me in the strictly category now.
Man, look at this. She is trying to.
She
Using her hands. She using her hands to make her butt jingle.
How you use your hands? That's how you know you ain't got no ass. You using your hands.
Let me get an actual white girl, okay? Let me see.
Oh my God, what is she trying to do here?
Nigga, Iggy Azalea look better than that bitch.
Yeah, definitely.
She throwing her back and hamstrings.
Oh, crazy. That is my opinion, man. I think she's pretty.
Well, I'm quite sure she available too. Nick probably done smashed her too.
Well, she love her some Nick Cannon though.
Of course.
She always praising her.
Yeah, he probably didn't told that right on up. I'm surprised she ain't got a baby by Nick too.
Where is she at? This white girl from Brooklyn. I'm trying to find her.
I ain't gonna hold you. Drake baby mama got a fat ass. That's a white bitch with a fat ass.
She ugly though.
She ugly. I'm talking about fat ass. She got a fat ass.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, Shino, this makes sense to you. Out of all the bitches that wanted to fuck this nigga Drake, he make a porn star bitch, a bitch that does softcore porn, his baby mom's. Like, that's sad, bro.
Man, she the one that got lucky. And that's the thing.
What made it funny, she was at Joe Budden's pool party like 2 years prior to that.
Yeah, she was at a lot of people's pool party.
Because I recognized her face. I was like, ain't that the chick that was at Joe Budden's party?
Yeah, and her friend used to her friend used to be with what's his face? ASAP Rocky. Because ASAP Rocky was tapped. That's what they thought Rocky told on Pusha T about the baby. Because that's when she was like I'm pregnant with, the baby and all that. And ASAP was dating her when she was pregnant. So that's why everybody's like, man, that's ASAP Rocky baby. And she was like, nah, it's Drake's. He was like, bet.
So we hit it while she was pregnant with Drake baby?
Yeah.
I know he was taking him down, but like ASAP a monster.
Dog, that's all he do.
He do. That's fact. I know about ASAP. He from Harlem. Like, I'm from Harlem, so I know.
You got Rihanna walking around Harlem and shit.
Yeah, ASAP.
He won with that one.
He cared more about sex than money. That's just some of them dudes out there like that.
Cause his fashion shit is so like I remember going to guessing on Fifth Avenue, like the ASAP Rocky collection was all up in there, and they got the posters all up in there at the time. Like he do his fashion shit. He get more money doing that than he do the music shit.
That's why when Drake dissed him on that song, these niggas care about bitches and fashion. They gonna missing in action, and you don't even care that they missing.
Yeah, that was about ASAP.
Yeah, it was about ASAP. A lot of people thought he was talking about Kanye. I ain't wasn't talking about no Kanye. He was talking about ASAP Rocky.
Yo, what's that weird love affair between them two? Kanye and Drake, like. It's like Drake. It's like Kanye, like
Kanye jealous of Drake. That's all it is.
But Drake is from Kanye tree though. Like
Kanye jealous of Drake. That's just 90%, 100% it. He's jealous because Drake get all this shine and it's hot, and Kanye ain't. And he like, how the hell did this dude take my spot? It's cool when he was under me, but not over me. Now, anything he did, that's why Big Sean was like, that was crazy. Because me and Drake made the song. He's like, that's why I can see why Drake don't want to work with me no more. Because he don't want to be dealing with Kanye. Because me and him came up with the concept. We made a great song. And Kanye was like, man, that song hot. I got to get on that. And he's like, and it's the weird thing with Drake. Like he said, like, man, like the song is already perfect. We got enough verses. You know, like we don't need another verse. And then he was like, man, he's like, they already got the song. He was like, man, that song can't come out unless I get on it. So I had to tell Drake, like, man, this guy wants to get on it, man. I got to write him a verse. He's like, I wrote that verse for him and put him on there. He's like, other than that, he's like, and I could see Drake didn't want to do it. And he's like, like Drake was saying, the song already finished. He's like, I know, but the man said he don't want to put it out. So he could say, I see why if Drake was moving different after that.
I put the link in the chat. Now, this is a white girl with a fat ass. Okay.
You got one? You sent the link?
Yeah. She's from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she got one of them fake asses. Okay.
It is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, she look all right.
Yeah.
I'm knocking that down just cause. I don't really like white women like that. I don't know. Something about her that's particular that I like. I don't know what it is.
Cause she got this fake fat ass. Or it's the dirty feet.
But that shit not even that fat though. I mean, it's fat, but it ain't crazy.
I'm talking about for a white chick.
She got dirty feet.
Bro, we could do better. Like this, it's a combination of the BBL and her working out. I could tell she works out. I could tell
with the surgery, with Dr. Surgery, nigga. That's who she worked out with.
Yeah. No, I'm saying it's a combination of a BBL and her working out, which that's what you're supposed to do when you get a BBL anyway. That's why Bernice's body looks good. And she looked younger than me for some reason. I'm like, how you look younger now? What the fuck? She 41. She look 20. She look 25 right now.
She still look good. I fuck the shit out of her, bro.
her and her daughter. Her daughter fine as hell.
Oh, God.
What, Bernice Virgo's daughter? Amari?
I don't know who she is at all.
Is that Candy?
Oh, let me find her.
I heard that name before.
I mean, how old is this daughter?
Now she grown. She grown.
She's 25.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember her.
Bernice had her at 16, though.
Oh, damn. She was active.
She's like 25 years old. What is it? I Am a Mary. I can't find it. Where the hell is she at?
Hey, Casino, why Jay-Z so comfortable having a snitch run his company? And doesn't he know what that implies and how it make him look?
Man, he don't care about that. They know about her case when it happened years ago. This ain't like it's no discovery. This OG.
Yeah, he been no, but why is he so comfortable? Why would he make a snitch his CEO? Like,
well, he know them. He know that. He know OG Juan, so he know what the wife did. So she working with the feds. He with the feds.
Wait, that's Juan's wife?
Yeah, that's OG Juan's wife.
So Jay-Z police then?
He ain't police, but he ain't a criminal either.
That doesn't make him police for what they did.
Right. I mean, that thing that she did, she told on a bunch of drug dealers, Colombian drug dealers, that they was jammed up. She wore a wire and whatever, and got herself out of a jam with some Colombian drug lords, and or whatever that case may be. But that had nothing to do with Jay, and whole nother situation. And that's Juan's wife, and he's cool with Juan and Desiree and all that. So she's been out of that life since then. So it really didn't even matter no more. But unless you somebody from that Colombian mafia that been looking to grab her. But I think everybody that want to get her is gone anyway, so she good. But that ain't got nothing to do with Jay. So
I
I
don't
mean,
got nothing to
I
do with
mean,
him.
I wouldn't have nothing to do with it if it was me. I'd been like, oh no.
Yeah, I would have been like, you too hot right
I'm
now.
Yeah,
saying,
but
like,
it can't
we know
hurt
where
Jay at
Hope come from.
all. As you can see, it don't hurt Jay one bit. Since everybody know and then don't nobody really care. They got a bunch of people over there that then probably cooperated. They got like maybe 2, 3 other people in there that probably didn't
Okay,
work
I
with the
think I'm better
feds.
find that shit.
But you gotta understand, Jay's a billionaire now, like damn near. So he is the feds. Like they his friends. They on speed dial. He got
Yeah, he
personal
said it in his
security.
song on that song that was on Magna Carta. Fuck, they try to crack down on me. Blue Bloods, they try to clown on me. Like the Blue Bloods, like the Democratic Party.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, y'all still going at it.
There you go. I'll put it in the chat.
Oh yeah, we've been looking at, man. You gotta look in this chat thing, man. It's been going down. LB been hitting us up.
LB
Yeah, I put it.
posted a bad bitch.
I see.
Nah, that's Bernice's daughter.
Oh, this
Like the one
Bernice's
who
The
daughter.
real Emery.
Yeah, that's her daughter.
Why mine
She
ain't loading?
cake.
Let me try to click it again.
Yeah, she definitely a bust down. That doctor did a great job.
Yep.
And she 25.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can tell that shit fake. Her ass too fat and her legs too skinny.
I got all these in my favorites.
And then Bernice, for some reason, started to look like hella younger. Like, what the hell is she doing? Rejuvenation? Like,
That's what I'm about to
This is her
say. She related to
daughter.
Bernice.
She got her daughter
yeah,
out here like
that's
this.
Bernice's daughter. That's Bernice's daughter.
Wow.
And then that's the link. And then I just put the link to Bernice's Instagram. Listen, I'm trying to have like a goated of all time threesome. Like you, that nigga, you hit both of them. Like,
Well, Drake probably that nigga then, because he hit Bernice.
allegedly.
Nah,
I don't even think he did nothing with her. I think he just bought her a car. Because I remember when he bought her that car and dropped it off in front of Starlets.
Somebody bought
He
her a
not
car.
doing that if he not getting that pussy.
Oh, definitely.
He's still doing that.
Yeah, her daughter look like she got work done.
Yeah.
Oh, she did. Because she used to be skinny. I remember what she looked like before. She said she was going to get work done. She talked about it with her moms. Like, and her moms couldn't really say nothing. She didn't want. Because I think they asked her, like, I don't really want her to do it. I'll be a hypocrite. So that's when that shocked me when Bernice said she got work done. I'm like, where? I was like, I thought she was legit because she always in the gym and shit. She just said, nah, I just go to like. She get work done, but she work out so much it looks like it's her body.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Danny Green gonna be out of there if he ain't playing ball. He already mad at James Harden. He ain't want to pass James
I
Harden the
forgot Danny
ball.
Green is on the team.
He's like, what the hell you doing, Danny Green? Give me the goddamn ball. Like, what the hell wrong with you?
I forgot Danny Green is on the team, man.
Like James Harden,
Man, that's his last stop anyway.
like what the hell wrong with you, man? Give me the ball.
I think they're gonna miss Seth Curry though.
Yeah, they
Well, I
definitely
know they
gonna
had
miss
to give him
Seth
up in
Curry.
the deal, but they gonna miss him.
Yeah, that was key for the Knicks to get him. I mean, Nets to get him. Now you got another one. Now Patty Mills, ain't no stress on him to have to shoot 20, 30 shots. You know, he's more of a distributor, but he can score too, mid
Yeah.
range and
What,
stuff.
Danny Green on the Nets?
Yeah.
Right, because
Yeah.
Patty is in a slump. Patty in a major
Wait,
slump
Danny
right
Green is
now.
on the Nets?
No,
No, you
Seth.
talking about Seth
Oh, I'm
Green?
about to
Yeah,
No,
say,
he on the
like, what?
Curry.
Sixers.
So we're gonna be gonna
He on the
miss Seth. I
Sixers.
think the Sixers gonna miss Seth Curry. He's gonna come back to bite him because that shooting. They don't have a bench. I look at the
I
Sixers
think they're
bench.
about
They
to
just
pick
kind
up,
of
I
their
think the
depth
Sixers about to
don't
pick
look
up
too good.
DeAndre Jordan, too.
Yeah, but like I said, he give you about 1 or 2 good minutes in the game. I mean, that's like money heist minutes.
Oh man, Isaiah just dogged. He just dogged Charles Oakley. Talking about, let's be for real now. Giannis is going around Oakley and dunking on him. He's bigger, he's faster, he's stronger. You got gray hair, smoking cigars, talking about what you used to do. Giannis would dog you every single time. Oh man, Zeke just has no chill. It's all with all them.
Bro, why does he coon on TV so much, bro? What's up with Isaiah Thomas, bro?
Well,
Say what?
Coon too much on TV, bro. When I see him talk about black issues, like a year or two ago when George Floyd shit popped off, this nigga over here talking about, oh, you gotta understand the police point of view and they have a hard job. I'm like, yo, dog, you sound crazy right now, bro.
who said that?
Isaiah Thomas. It was a
Oh, I
panel with
ain't
him,
him say that.
Draymond Green. It was a panel with him, Draymond Green, the coach of the Atlanta Hawks, the black coach, and somebody in this, I think, was female. It was on NBA, TNT, and they all sat there. They had a panel, and this nigga Isaiah Thomas over here caping for the police officers.
Well, I
And every
gotta
time
go
I
see that. I'm gonna go see what he
you
said
see,
because that's normally not how Zeke moved at
it's
all.
him and Draymond Green were on the panel with
Yeah,
two
so
other
that's
people.
normally not how Zeke move at all. Zeke don't tell it how it is, you know. So yeah, that's definitely not like how Zeke move because he normally be hands
Sounds
down,
like
like in the
it to me.
communities and everything. Like Zeke be down there on the ground. He be on ground zero. That's why he got the league. I was like, all the young players deal with Zeke. They call him like Michael Jordan, man. I was like, nobody had no contact with Mike. I'm like, Zeke, everybody, man, from Chris Webber, like 3 generations into it, they all know Zeke. They were like, man, we got him on the number. If I have a problem, I call him. He saved our life because when they was robbing all the players in Chicago, they was robbing all the NBA players. They was like, yeah, he called up the NBA, had NBA security for the Knicks. He's like, man, Isaiah called the NBA, and then we had NBA security watching our house, like out there where we were staying at. He said we had NBA security all while we were there. He's like, man, Zeke saved us, saved our lives, man, because he's like, man, what y'all doing? Y'all out there and where y'all ain't got no security? Hold on, I'm gonna make a call. He called the next league. Next thing you know, they had NBA security out there. So he's like, you had NBA security out there watching y'all 24/7. And that's why I was like, man, that's what I'm saying. No NBA player should be out there getting in no drama. Because like the stars, they got NBA security. The NBA could put security on special people. Like LeBron, he got NBA security watching him. If he go out, he ain't got to just worry about his homeboy. They got NBA security watching him. Steph Curry, Steph and Aisha go somewhere, they got NBA security gonna follow them. Now they could lose them if they want to just go somewhere, but they got security to watch them people. Giannis, all of them. They be like, look, follow Giannis. We can't lose our stars to some nonsense. The NFL don't have this type of mentality. They just let you go. It's all on you.
But there's more players in the NFL than the NBA.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like logistics wise and money wise, it's just harder to do that.
No, that's because they paid the contracts is like you got the longest break ever. They off for like 6 months.
6 months, yeah.
Yeah, so you got like 6 months off of vacay, and they like look players. They only gonna probably play 5-6 years. You know, injuries, everything. So the money ain't really guaranteed. So if you're an NFL owner, your brand is the logo. You push the logo more than you push the player. Then you might have a phenomenal player or whatever, but you still push the team. So no matter what, it's the team. It's Tom Brady, but it's the Patriots. So it's Tom Brady and the Patriots. You know, it's like the logo means something because the players are gonna be gone, and you can't just have people just attached to the player.
And it's only like that because they wear their helmets on the field.
Yeah,
you can't see their face. In the game, you see their face.
Right, but they promote mostly player over there more than team. Like you'll have people like a sin, like normally the quarterback or the star player, like say the star wide receiver. They'll put them on there, but they still gonna promote the team. When they gonna do the breakdown of the team, like in NBA, it ain't about that at all. You'll think it's just a 2-on-2 or 1-on-1, and then the way they promote it. So when Steph Curry comes to town, we'll be like, well, damn, Steph Curry is all they got to worry about then. Well, they be doing a whole breakdown on just what Steph Curry. Well, Steph is amazing, you know, and he gets going, he's gonna score 30-some points tonight. And Luka is. I'm like, well, shit, they don't talk about no other player on the team.
Well, speaking of that, did you watch that bullshit show? I ain't watched that bullshit that they try to promote on All Star.
Oh, the Steph Curry thing that everybody talking about. I went past it. I saw it on the HBO Max, yeah, and I was like, oh, Steph Curry, it's season 1. Sitting there, I was like, okay, this for some chicks. I was like, I'm gonna try to watch it when I'm with this broad, so I probably won't be too bored. She like Aisha Curry, so I'll watch it with her.
Is it true they in an open marriage?
No.
I only think that because she knows Jada.
I don't even know where that would come from. They not doing that. Aisha,
somebody was bored that day.
She's too possessive and crazy. So no. She's like ain't letting nobody get near her Steph.
I like a possessive crazy bitch. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, she Jamaican, so and that's
She is. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she's Jamaican, and she ain't going nowhere. That big head should have told you she was Jamaican.
All Jamaicans ain't got big heads.
Facts.
Yeah, they do. Them thing hard as a
What the
rock.
hell? I'm Jamaican.
I'm Jamaican too.
And y'all head, I bet you can run your head right through a wall and when you put a dent in it. Y'all got the hardest heads in the world.
Oh man, here we go.
Man,
don't start no shit y'all can't fit.
Man, Jamaicans got hard heads, buddy. They get accidentally headbutt you. You be out cold.
That's why everybody still out sports, our music, our culture, all that shit.
I
Gotta call 911 when you hit.
So trust me, them Jamaicans got hard heads, but
not even full blooded. Not even no full. I'm like West Indian, all that shit.
Yeah.
You over here hating on Jamaicans.
They Jamaicans know they got hard heads.
Yeah, I just put a link in the chat. Like shit, she ain't got no big head. She full blooded, 100% Jamaican. It's like, no, what are you talking about?
Man, look at that big dome. What are you talking about? Look at that big dome.
That bitch bad. Stop hating.
I ain't saying she ain't bad. I'm talking about her head. Look at that head.
What head? What are you talking about?
Yo, he just chatting.
Look at that pimple about the size of a planet on her head too. Look at that big forehead. Man, she gonna bump. You gonna be on the floor.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, she look nice though. She got that big old head.
Sincere, that's my baby right there. Sincere.
Yeah, she's something else.
She has poor taste in men now.
Yeah, don't they all?
London on the track. I said, are you for real?
Well, London on the track is a producer.
I'm like, did you not just see the shit
Producing
where he
niggas
was
get all the bitches.
London on the track got money. He a producer. She's
And he
probably
get
an
he
But
artist.
wasn't
you
really.
don't, but all this shit that he be going that he got going on with Summer Walker, like
That's what they do. These chicks don't care about that. They want that look. They be like, look, he can get me hot. This dude can turn and get me this and get me that. All I gotta do is give him some ass.
I ever
Good.
heard her on the London on the track beat, yeah.
Basically.
Yep. That's it right there. That's all you need.
Cause bitches be thirsty for the opportunity.
Yep.
But she been popping for like 3 years, like 3-4 years, like she been popping since what 2019, like, bro. Never heard her on a London beat yet. All her beats be reggae shit, like. In London on the travel, I forgot. I think he's from Atlanta, right?
Yeah, like all of them from
I don't
Atlanta.
even know.
All these dudes be from Atlanta. Or fake Atlanta, or they
It
just
seemed like
moved
it.
there. But no, that
Seemed like it,
was
Tony.
Young Bird, LB.
I
That
thought that was Rich. I remember Rich the Kid getting
Rich
set
got the
up
kid,
too.
yeah, but he got beat up by him. This was something different. He got beat up by the people that came and robbed him. Like they
Oh,
broke in the
okay.
house and beat Rich the Kid half to death. But no, Youngberg had called the chick on Instagram, and she came to the crib, and right before they did anything, she just started slapping on him and punching on him and screaming. It was like, "Oh my God, you hit me!" and all this stuff. He was like, "Whoa,
Oh, that. Yeah, I
yeah,
remember that.
yeah." So he was like,
I
"Whoa,
remember
no,
that.
what is she talking about?" And she was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna have to call the police." So he was calling like, "No, I'm calling the police." And his security alarm was set, and he had locked the door. He's like, "It just so happened I went back there and locked the door, and she was texting people, on her phone, texting like crazy, like text." And then it was the same dude. His camera caught them dudes, and they had the mask. Like they caught one guy with his mask down. It was one of the guys that got arrested for killing Pop Smoke. And this was this one was right before the Pop Smoke thing. And it was like the chicks had set that up. Like that chick that came there, he was like, yeah, she set all that up. And the cops that
That was
came
way
there,
before Pop Smoke. Pop
yeah,
Smoke wasn't even around yet. That
yeah,
was like everyday struggle when that shit was going on. It was like 2017. Like,
yeah. And he was like, and when the same thing happened to Pop Smoke, and he saw that, he's like, man, that's the same dude, because they ran off. Those three dudes had ran off when the alarm went off. They was like, oh man, the alarm went off, so they broke it
yeah, I
out.
remember that. Then they tried to make it a domestic violence thing, and then everybody
Yeah,
was like, nah, fuck out of here. So the shit didn't work.
yeah,
Because everybody was like, nah, fuck out of here. Beat that bitch to death.
yeah,
I guess that's the new thing, the rock, on these dating apps, where they be,
man,
lure somebody in the house and, try to rob them with their friends.
It's called jigging and finessing. It's age old.
man. It's gonna be cause bodies on the floor. Cause I'm going to the date with a pistol.
I'm beating that bitch to death.
I got a permit to carry, so they're gonna be laid out. It'd be three people down. I'll be calling the cops. Three people were laid
I'm
down.
annoyed. I'm annoyed that because I'm advocating for guns in New York again. I'm advocating for like the gun laws in New York again because if DC can carry, New York should
Mm-hmm.
carry too.
Oh
Yo,
no!
they're
If New York
stripping your
carry,
constitutional
if
rights in New
New
York. This
York
crazy.
can carry, it would be the war. Man, be World War III. Everybody be going to
Nah,
war.
nah.
People
It
be
used to be.
pulling out
It
for
used
no
to be
reason,
like that.
dog.
I mean, it used to be like that. Like
It gonna pull
before
out for
Rudy
no
Giuliani in
reason.
2006 did what he did.
Y'all way too temperamental, man. No, I know you ain't just looking at me funny. I know he did. You been stupid looking at me
No,
for
I'm not
20
running
minutes,
around
dog.
shooting people for no like. Oh, you don't have to give me a reason.
Right. Next
Yeah,
thing you
niggas
know,
ain't trying to go to jail over an argument, bro. Niggas
dog,
ain't-
if you got a permit to carry, you ain't going to jail. That's what I'm saying. They ain't gonna be like, dude, I got a permit. So it's lit. Y'all gonna be pulling pistols out on each other. Like, yo, what? Yo, I got my thing. I got mine. What?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, see, but you can't beat a murder charge if you the aggressor. You feel what I'm saying? You can't beat a.
it's New York. Everybody gonna be like, yo, I wasn't aggressive. I was just talking to him. It's my normal talking voice. I'm from New York.
Nah, I don't think so, bro. You have a right to bear arms, bro.
Yeah, not in New York. They ain't going for that. They know. That's why y'all gonna be the only city without it. Chicago got everybody blasted, and we got permits to carry.
Y'all gotta go to Indiana to get
Exactly.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
What are you talking about?
You gotta go to Indiana to get your guns.
Bro, none of the guns that's in Chicago came from Chicago, bro.
Yeah, they came from Indiana, bro. Yeah.
I don't know.
I heard that.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I can go to the gun shop right now. I got the gun shop right here and the gun shop right here. I got 2 guns. I don't like Indiana. I can go right outside my house 2 blocks.
They get it for less. They get it for less.
Oh, you mean they can go get it for less? Yeah. I'm like legally, yeah. I can get guns. I can get everything.
I'm talking illegally. Illegally, that's what you mean.
The government in your city, he tripping, so they just go to Indiana and get this shit.
Oh, illegally? Oh no, illegally. They ain't even got to go to Indiana. They go to the. They get it out the warehouse. In the shipping dock. They just go there and get it out the shipping dock.
Cali, they can't carry. There's like a lot of states that can't carry. It's just the majority of the South.
If you got the money, they got the time. They got the time.
Like you can carry in Jersey and in Pennsylvania, but it's like they just make it real hard for you to carry. They just make it real hard for you to get your shit.
And nobody votes these politicians out and put politicians in that does what the people want. That's what I don't understand.
Like we was carrying before, and then Rudy Giuliani in 2006 was giving us like 7 years and all this shit. But we had a pistol on us and stuff. Cause my homeboy did like 5 to 7.
Man,
he got caught with it.
Man,
I think that was 2008. Then he got out like 2014, 15.
yeah.
that's tough.
Yeah,
They give that much time just to carrying a gun?
They go hard over guns than they do drugs.
Wow.
Guys, it's a mandatory 3.
Unless it's like a cartel type thing, like what's that gang? That gang in the Bronx. That Dominican
gangs in the Bronx. Which one?
The gang, the Torrentinos or whatever.
Torrentinos.
The Puerto Rican gang?
Remember the Junior case?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's some Spanish shit. I don't really know.
Damn. Like they got like 22 of them locked up like last week. Because one of them was like
That's the Puerto Rican gang, I think.
Yeah, these are Dominicans, like the Torrentino gang or some shit. The people that killed Junior when that story came out, it was the same gang.
Oh, okay.
And they got caught. They been wilding, dog. Like, cause they got territories in the Bronx, some parts of Queens, and then some parts in Harlem. And then they've been getting the shootouts in front of like public schools and shit in Harlem and Washington Heights and shit. Like, they locked up 22 of them, but the NYPD said we gonna get all. I'm like, dog, like, they have a hierarchy. So it's like one goes down, another one's gonna just take over. Like, these motherfuckers, like, got like a whole organization. Like,